Welcome to Ashley's Farm Insight. Every summer, millions of bright red cherries are harvested across the United States in a race against time. In 2023 alone, American farms produced hundreds of thousands of tons of cherries, supplying fresh markets, processing plants, and export destinations worldwide. Behind each glossy cherry lies a highly coordinated system where climate technology and human precision work together to protect one of agriculture's most delicate fruits. Today, we follow that journey from orchard soil to global markets. Cherry farming begins years before the first harvest. Orchards are established on well-drained loose soils that prevent waterlogging and allow roots to breathe. Farmers carefully test soil pH, targeting a balanced range around 6.0 to 7.0, adjusting with lime or organic matter when needed. Before planting, fields are deeply tilled, leveled, and enriched with compost or decomposed manure to build long-term fertility. Proper orchard layout is planned from day one, with wide row spacing to support machinery access, sunlight penetration, and airflow, critical factors for fruit quality and disease prevention. Young cherry trees are first raised in nurseries where selected rootstocks are grafted with high-value cherry varieties. Only uniform disease-free seedlings are transferred to orchards. Planting typically takes place in early spring or fall when soil moisture and temperatures allow roots to establish quickly. Trees are positioned carefully in pre-dug holes, backfilled, compacted gently, and irrigated immediately. In large orchards, GPS-guided planting machines ensure perfect alignment, saving labor, while maximizing land efficiency. During the early years, cherry trees focus on building structure rather than fruit. Drip irrigation systems deliver controlled water directly to the root zone, preventing stress while avoiding excess moisture. As trees mature, irrigation is adjusted seasonally, increasing during dry, hot periods and reduced once fruit approaches ripening. Farmers apply fertilizers strategically with nitrogen supporting leaf and branch growth, while potassium and calcium strengthen fruit development. Canopy management becomes essential. Through careful pruning, growers shape the tree to balance sunlight airflow and fruit load, reducing disease pressure and ensuring consistent ripening. In early spring, cherry orchards transform as blossoms cover the branches in white and pale pink flowers. Pollination, often supported by managed bee colonies, determines the success of the season. Once pollinated petals fall and young green cherries begin to form, farmers closely monitor fruit density thinning when necessary to prevent branch stress and to improve final fruit size, sweetness, and firmness. Cherries do not ripen after harvest, making timing critical. Growers track color development, sugar levels, firmness, and weather conditions daily. Within a short window of just a few days, cherries shift from nearly ready to peak quality. Harvest decisions are made with precision, balancing sweetness, shelf life, and transport distance, because every hour counts once fruit leaves the tree. As cherries reach peak ripeness, harvesting begins immediately. For premium fresh market cherries, hand-picking is still essential. Skilled workers gently twist each fruit from the branch, keeping the stem intact to extend shelf life and prevent bruising during transport. In large commercial orchards, mechanized harvesting is introduced to handle scale and time pressure. Specialized cherry harvesters use controlled vibration systems to gently shake the tree trunk or main branches. Ripe cherries fall onto soft catching frames and conveyor belts positioned beneath the canopy. These systems are engineered to absorb impact, minimizing damage while maintaining speed. Modern harvesters can process 10 to 20 tons of cherries per hour, dramatically reducing labor requirements and ensuring fruit is collected within the narrow ripening window. Many machines now integrate sensors to adjust shaking intensity based on tree size and crop load, protecting both the fruit and the tree for future seasons. Together, hand and mechanized harvesting form a balanced strategy combining human judgment with machine efficiency to deliver high-quality cherries at massive scale. Immediately after harvest, cherries are transported to nearby packing houses, often within hours. Speed is critical to preserve firmness and freshness. Temperature-controlled trucks prevent heat buildup, slowing respiration and moisture loss before processing begins. Right after harvest, cherries move into a controlled processing line where quality is stabilized fast. The fruit is first washed with clean, chilled water to remove dust, sap, and surface residues without damaging the delicate skin. Excess moisture is then removed using air dryers to prevent bruising or decay. Next comes automated sorting. Optical scanners and weight sensors analyze each cherry for size, color, firmness, and surface defects. Cherries that don't meet fresh market standards are automatically diverted for processing. Finally, human inspectors step in for a last visual check, removing any cracked or imperfect fruit that machines may miss. This dual system ensures only uniform premium quality cherries move forward to packaging. Qualified cherries are packed in ventilated trays or protective clamshells inside climate-controlled rooms. Packaging is designed to absorb shock, maintain airflow, and prevent crushing. Once sealed, cherries enter the cold chain stored near 0 degrees Celsius to extend shelf life. From there, they are shipped to domestic markets or exported to Asia, Europe, and the Middle East, where U.S. cherries are prized for consistency and flavor. Cherries that don't meet fresh market standards are processed into juice, concentrates, dried fruit, and syrups. The fruit is washed again, crushed or pressed, filtered, and pasteurized for safety. This value-added processing reduces waste, extends usability, and increases profitability, ensuring that nearly every harvested cherry finds its place in the food system. Behind the machines and technology are farmers, technicians, and seasonal workers whose experience guides every decision. From pruning in winter to harvesting under summer heat, their timing, skill, and attention to detail determine success. Many cherry farms are family-run operations passed down through generations, blending tradition with innovation to meet modern global demand. From carefully prepared soil to precision harvesting and global distribution, cherry farming is a perfect example of modern agriculture at work. It's a system built on science, timing, and human expertise, delivering millions of cherries to tables around the world, season after season. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us in the next story from the world of modern farming.